Gemini, welcome. We're going to do a general read for you, Gemini. Keep in mind, don't know what's going to come out of the cards. That said, we're going to look at your current energy. We're going to look at your desires, the outcome, what's working for you, and what you may need to be aware of. Keep in mind, what you may need to be aware of could just be something that you really don't want to miss. That said, Gemini, let's get going and see what's happening for you this week. Wow, right off the top, we see somebody that's feeling super with the Sun card. We see that you're feeling successful, life's going well, you're experiencing all the bounty that's around you, and possibly you're involved in a happy marriage. And then we have the Knight of Swords. And maybe you're having to, in your desires, you're looking for some way to use that quick mind of yours and move forward. Wow, right up into the Empress. The Empress, to me, can be another marriage card, but we'll clarify that in a bit. But I see that somebody is really hoping for things to come around to full potential. What's working for you is, oddly enough, a little bit of conflict. You're defending yourself, your beliefs, and you're standing up for yourself. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is something that you need to be aware of. Now, the Queen of Swords is also that energy of somebody that is being very clear with what they want, and they're not afraid to fight for it. The other thing in this reading, the Knight of Swords is your energy, and that shows up right in the center. So it's nice to see that you're at the center of this read. So maybe you're desiring to actually be completely in your power. So let's go through and let's start to clarify. Why is the Sun card here for Gemini? Why is the Sun card here for Gemini? And the Sun card, it seems that you've gone through a fair bit of things, trying to figure out where you want to go with life. You've had your sort of minor battles along the way, where you've been dealing with people that just may not have had your best interests at heart, and you've kind of stepped back from it, and you realize that that stepping back has really created some space for you, where, you know, do you really need to take on everybody's battles but your own? Now in the center of the read we have your energy, the Knight of Swords. And why is the Knight of Swords here? Well, you see that the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Strength card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Devil's card. And it looks like you're using your power. You're focusing on your strength to move away from those things that are causing you to feel sort of left out. The Devil card to me is, there's a couple ways I can read the Devil card. This one, you can see that there's a chain dangling these two people. And to me that can be that somebody's just sort of jerking you around. And at the same time, the Devil is one of those individuals that is very manipulative, but they're also king of their domain. So maybe you're moving away from somebody that that is causing sort of this feeling of, you know, I'm not getting anywhere with these people, and I'm tired of getting jerked around, and that's taking some strength to walk away from. Why is the Empress here in the outcome? Why is the Empress here? Now this ties in really well. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So as you're moving away from this sort of energy, your desire to move away from this energy and really start to go forward into sort of what the Empress is all about, sort of that fulfillment type energy, we have the Six of Swords, and that's to me saying that, hey, you're actually going to be moving away from this into something where you have this Nine of Pentacles, where you're starting to experience the financial security and put together for yourself a different life. And we have you working on those things with the Three of Pentacles, and showing that you're being successful through whatever you're actually working on. Now, why is the Seven of Wands here? Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. I see this as you're standing up for yourself, as you're starting to see your own personal worth. Now, that is something amazing to me, that somebody is finally understanding what they're worth. We all go through it at one time or another, that, and sometimes constantly. I know I do myself. And as you're standing up knowing your worth and what you're capable of, you're also doing the internal work with the Hermit here, that shows that, hey, you're doing the strength, doing things from the inside out as well, and figuring out where you want to be. The Hierophant card, to me, this particular deck, this is like a marriage card to me. So maybe you're really considering that. But it also can be somebody that is coming in as a mentor for you, that finally sees you for what you're able to do, and they're going to be able to provide some guidance for you. Now, why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here? King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. You've had to figure out what you need to do. You've had to look at things logically. You've had to look things financially and how they're going to benefit you. And at the same time, we see that you're sort of tired of what this other energy has been, and you're ready to move on from that. I'm going to pull 3 more cards for you, Gemini. Just for any further clarification with respect to this read. 3 more cards, please. The Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands shows up. And I see that as you're going through this, you're going to be successful. That success is coming quickly. With the Chariot card, you're able to drive forward and take action toward creating the new life that you want. And with this Ace of Wands here, I see that as sort of the magic wand, just point and shoot, and things that you want are going to start happening. That said, Gemini, that is what I have for you today. There could be something interesting that's also poking up for me, is this Queen and King of Pentacles with this Hierophant card. You may be having a significant match come your way as well. That said, Gemini, thank you for being here, and we will check with you next time. Stay safe.